Easy.
Chocolate surprise cupcakes.
Have you washed your hands, Zoe?
Yes.
Have you, Summer?
Yes.
Have you at home? Great. So let's
Cook along.
The utensils we need today, Zoe, are, tell me.
Blender, jug, measuring scales, bowls, sieve, small bowl, measuring spoons,
And a knife. We've got some cutlery spoons and knife. We also have,
a baking tray,
we've got a cupcake tray, a wooden spoon and a
spatula.
Brilliant. And Summer, what ingredients do we have?
Milk, egg, cooked beetroot, soft brown sugar,
Yeah.
soft cheese,
Well done. That's a reduced fat cream cheese we have.
cupcake cases,
Brilliant.
baking powder,
Yes.
sunflower oil, cocoa powder, icing sugar,
And a self-raising flour. We're using cooked beetroot today. You can use fresh beetroot and peel it, or you can use the pre-packed cooked beetroot. Don't buy the beetroot that comes in jars because they tend to be the pickled beetroot and that wouldn't be very nice for our cupcakes. With a grown-up nearby, we need to turn the oven onto a 180 or 160 for a fan-assisted oven or gas mark 4. First of all, Summer, I need you to put the cases into the baking tray. If you can do that for me, that'd be fab. And we're going to get Zoe to do the weighing of the flour and the sugar. We need to measure 150 grams of self-raising flour. Could you do that for me, Zoe? Why don't we use a spoon and then it will become a bit easier to control. Oh, well done, Summer. Thank you. Fab. How are we getting on? Brilliant. Keep going. Great, that's 150 grams of flour. So before we add the sugar, I need you to sieve the flour into the bowl for me. Can you tip it into the sieve? And then when we sieve the flour, we would like to lift the sieve just above the bowl to produce as much air as possible into the flour. Brilliant. Summer, I'm going to get you to measure out the cocoa powder and the baking powder. And in the meantime, could I get you to measure out 50 grams of the soft brown sugar into the flour for me, please, Zoe? That'd be great. Could you measure out 1 tablespoon of cocoa and 1 teaspoon of the baking powder? Yeah, there we go. I want to take the lid off and you can get yourself busy. Thank you so much there, Zoe. That's brilliant. That's it. Summer's just added the baking powder and the cocoa powder together. We're going to combine them both, but we're going to sieve this first. Could you do that for me? Yeah. There we go. There's your ingredients. Pop it in the top. Whoa, keep it in the sieve. Shake it all in. Brilliant, thank you. Give that a shake. The reason we're doing the sieving of the cocoa and the baking powder is to get any of those really big lumps out. We have all our dry ingredients in our bowl. We're going to pop that aside whilst we sort out all the wet ingredients. So Zoe, we need to blend our beetroot. This is a noisy bit, isn't it? And we have 100 grams of the cooked beetroot. And you can just pop that in. Do you want to press the on button? And then we're going to go to liquefy. I'm going to get Summer to crack open the egg for me because we're going to add that to our beetroot. So Summer, if you hold the egg between your finger and your thumb and then slightly tap it to break the line of the eggshell, if that's okay. There we go, over the top of the bowl so we can catch it. Oh, fantastic. At that stage, you can use your thumbs to break into the egg. Brilliant. That's a really neat job. Well done, Summer. Do you want to go and wash your hands now? You've got raw egg on them.
Yeah.
Good girl. Use some warm soapy water. We have our egg. We're going to pop that in. And in the meantime, we're going to measure out our milk and oil. So we need 125 millilitres of the milk. Can you take it to halfway in between those two bits? Do you want to give that a whiz? So make sure the lid's on. That's it. And liquefy. Hold the lid. Brilliant. And then we can add the milk And get the oil ready. Take that, look, this off. There we go, and then we need 50 millilitres of the oil. It looks gorgeous! What a gorgeous colour. Pop that in. So there we have our liquid. Can you smell it? Oh, it really smells beetroot. It smells, doesn't it? Can you smell it? Wow! We're going to pour the beetroot mixture into the dry ingredients and mix it all together. There we go. Do you want to have a go for me, Zoe? Hold the bowl with one hand. That's it. Keep it sturdy. Make sure you've got your spoon to touch all the sides and gather everything from the bottom up over onto the top. We don't want to leave any little pockets of flour. So we've got this mixed up together. We need to spoon it into our cases. I'm going to give you girls a spoon each. I think I need you both together. Why don't you come and get up on here for me, Zoe? That'd be great. And we need a spoonful into each cupcake. Try and make them as even as possible. So when they come up, they need to be all about the same height. There's your Summer. There's your Zoe. Take that. Brilliant. Pause now whilst we fill our cupcake cases. We'll see you in a minute. We've got our cupcakes ready. We're going to put them in the oven now. The time has gone off. We're going to check our cupcakes. Oh, look at those. There we have our baked cupcakes. What do you think, girls?
Good.
They look great, don't they? I'm really, really proud of you for doing those. They've risen really well. We're just going to test them by using the back of a spoon just to see if they, oh yes, they spring back just like this. And we know that they've been cooked all the way through. If they didn't spring back, that means you need a minute or two longer. We need to let these cool so we can decorate them. You need to get an adult to put them on the cooling rack just because they might still be quite hot in the tin. Oh, they're so pretty. We've got our cupcakes cooling. We need to make a cream cheese topping now. Could you weigh out 25 grams of the icing sugar? That's great. And then I'm going to get Zoe to sieve out the icing sugar so we get all those lumps out to make a nice smooth cream cheese topping. Brilliant, thank you. And then could you do 50 grams of the cream cheese? There we go, let's pop that off. Let's take that back down to 0. Give it a second, there we go. How are you getting on, Zoe? Well done. Oh, that's perfect, we're on 51. Going to pop it in here with our icing sugar, and then I'd like you to beat them together for me, Zoe, if you will, with the wooden spoon until it becomes lovely and fluffy. We've taken the cream cheese out of the fridge just a couple of minutes beforehand, just so it's at room temperature, and this allows it to mix into a really smooth paste. That's fabulous. Thank you there, Zoe. Right, we need to decorate our cupcakes. Do you want to both do that together? Yeah, I think you should. There we go, there's a spoon for you and a spoon for you. Come this way, and then you can both reach over to decorate them. Now, all you need to do is grab a little teaspoon and hold your cupcake in your hand and just make sure you've covered the top using the spoon. Yeah, take any one. I think these were your 6 and they were your 6, weren't they? So why don't you do the ones that you baked? And just use the back of the spoon to spread it out. That's fabulous, girls, well done. Whilst we decorate our cupcakes, why don't you press pause now so you can decorate yours? So we have our cupcakes ready. Shall we put them on a lovely serving platter so that we can, oh look, I've got a cake stand here. That would be perfect to put them on. Do you want to put them on for me? Make them in a nice pretty pattern. Oh, one in the middle. We have to squeeze them all on because I'm sure they'll take up quite a lot of room. We've made so many, they look delicious. We have to share them out for everyone, won't we? One there, one there. There we have it, our gorgeous chocolate surprise cupcakes. Are you really pleased with yourselves?
Yes.
If you'd like to have a go at another recipe, there are more cook-alongs for you to explore. We'd love to see what you've made. Take pictures and tweet them to @EatHappyProject, #Let'sCookAlong. Do you want to have a try? Let's do it. Go for it. Which one are you going to pick? That one? Brilliant. Shall I have one? Okay.
That's good.
Is it? That's delicious.
It tastes like chocolate.
It tastes just like chocolate. We really enjoyed making our chocolate surprise cupcakes and eating them too.